Hey everybody, it's Michael from GetFitOver40.com with another video request. This one again is from Chris. I've done some video requests for Chris in the past. I believe one was on facial hair. This is another facial hair related one. So maybe there's a facial hair fetish thing going on here. I don't know, just putting it out there. I also did one on my clothing choices, although I don't know if they're really that much of choices. It's just more of, hey, that looks okay. It's on sale, that kind of thing. Anyways, I've answered both of those in the past in video requests. And so here's another one from Chris related to facial hair. So I'll read it first. Hey Mike, I have another question for you. What is your main motivation and drive to do charity event like Movember each year? So I'll get back to that. Do you like doing Movember and having a mustache? What do other people think about you doing Movember? All right, so let's start with the first part of this question. What is your main motivation and drive to do a charity event like Movember each year? Well, you know, for guys, when we grow mustaches or sometimes when we grow facial hair, especially our spouses or whatever, wives, girlfriends, they're like, oh, what are you doing? I don't like it. So I guess one of the reasons is that it gives us the opportunity to, you know, experiment a little bit with some facial hair, mustaches, goatees, whatever it happens to be. But you know, essentially Movember is more about the mustache, but you can grow all kinds of crazy mustaches, experiment a little bit, and for the most part with very little ridicule, because we're doing it for a worthy cause. It's kind of fun, you know, the whole thing, men just binding together. You see other guys on the street, they got the mustache, you're like, thumbs up, you know, way to go. And he's probably like, what are you talking about? Because he doesn't even know what Movember is. He just happens to have a mustache. Anyways, so that's kind of cool. That's one of the things, obviously. And it's just fun. But the second, you know, most important reason, obviously, is it's a worthy cause. I mean, there's a lot of money generated from Movember. I mean, millions. I'm not even sure how much it is, but it's tons of money towards men's health, prostate cancer, mental illness, all kinds of man-related, you know, problems, right? And so that's obviously the biggest reason for doing it. And you know, I try to get as many people involved as I can. I don't generate a lot of money, but you know, I think it was a few $100s or something I was able to raise last time. So every little bit helps. If everybody can generate a few $100s, then that's going to be awesome, right? So second part, do you like doing Movember and having a mustache? So yeah, I guess my first answer kind of goes into this. Do I like doing Movember? Yeah, it's fun. I mean, again, it's a chance to experiment with some different facial hair things. I think each year I'm doing a little bit different mustache. I think I did the big horseshoe mustache the first year, and then I just did the sort of the Magnum PI one last year. And so this year, who knows what I'm going to do? I don't know. Definitely not the Hitler, but we'll figure something out. So it's kind of fun. Again, experimentation. Do I like having a mustache? I like having facial hair. I generally sport facial hair. I'm not against mustaches. I don't think they're really me. I like, you know, I've had goatees in the past. I've had the big 90210 sideburns. I've done all those trends. Just kind of sporting right now it's not that trimmed. I didn't trim this morning, but I usually sport the shorter trimmed beard, you know, trimmed top and bottom, and I just razor it every once in a while. Like, you know, use a buzzer, not a straight razor or whatever. And so I like to keep it fairly short. If it gets a little too long, you know, I don't know, all the gray starts to show. It's not so cool. Anyways, so yeah, I do like having facial hair. Not so much a mustache, but definitely facial hair. What do other people think about you doing Movember? You know, you get people who comment, and some people think it's ridiculous. Some people are like, that's cool. Other guys who are doing it, they love it. The wife, not a big fan. Even myself, I see myself in the mirror, I kind of like, who's that guy, right? I'm not really used to it. But, you know, other people, most of the time when you're doing Movember, it's become almost established now. And I think a lot of people know that's what you're doing. So it's a lot more accepted. In the past, it was like, people are like, what are you doing? Why are you growing a mustache? You know, what are you doing? You gonna do some porno or something? I don't know. I mean, mustaches are notorious for, like, you know, that sort of thing, right? Cowboy movies and whatnot. So anyways, that's kind of like, that's pretty much it, I think. Hopefully I've answered most of your questions. And again, if anybody wants to, you know, ask me some questions, send me a video request. I'll put the link in here and my email address and all that. And you can send me the questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Most of the time it's related to health and fitness, but every once in a while I get a crazy question like this about facial hair. And hey, why not? I'll answer it if I can. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, take care.